And we're live and we're live and we're live, and I think it's actually live now. All right, let me change the microphone input really quick here. I'm like 4K. Okay. All right, guys. Well, this should be rolling live to YouTube right now. This is our mic. Wow, this is a terrible spot. I just got this new thing set up, guys, so you're going to have to forgive me.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just slide back a little bit so that it can kind of hear. And then go that way. Look at the frame. Okay.
What's up my toe?
And then this is where we're looking. So if you're watching this video right now, and I'm using Ecamm Live. If you're watching this video right now, first of all, just be a little forgiving. Again, as you know, if you've watched our previous live streams, a lot of this process is just us learning how to do this. So, you know, don't think it's gonna, I mean, tune in and watch if you can stand to, but, you know, stay tuned because we're gonna figure this thing out. As you can see, there's a lot going on screen right now. Jacqueline, if you direct your attention to the monitor, you can see that there's a lot of different, look, I've got a banner.
Yeah.
I've got this little sub video going, and we can also actually switch to that. Bloop. There we go. And now we're over here in this camera. I've
so
got
it's
this.
got different angles.
It's got different angles, and we'll deal with that with a better camera on the next piece.
Slicing.
This is a little video I produced for Ben. Yeah. It's an in video play, right? So like it's going and looping. I created that little loop there. Very simple. This here, if you guys direct your attention right here on screen, you will notice that there's a countdown. That is to the end of 2020. So it's coming soon, almost over. Yeah, really soon, 2 days. And yeah, so we're learning about using this new software. This is Ecamm Live. It is, in my opinion, in my very limited education about streaming softwares, comparing it to StreamYard and OBS, Ecamm Live is definitely the best option. And it's actually cheaper than StreamYard by a fair little bit. Looks like we got a viewer. Awesome. Be sure to leave a comment in the comments section from wherever you're viewing from. I believe you're on YouTube right now, so thanks for tuning in. It might be Mom. It might
That's what I was, does it show who it is like it used to on the other one?
No, well, if she leaves a comment. So this is the comments area over here. And yeah, if anyone leaves a comment here, I'll just post our first comment here. Hey guys, be sure to leave a comment so we know you were here. Love y'all. Boom. So there you go. And let's jump into the content. Let's just go ahead and get, well, now it's not showing the viewer. Okay, there, I gotta be on top of it. Okay. So let's jump into the content. So, wow, very exciting. As you know, they've been rolling out vaccines.
Yes.
And Jacqueline is a frontline healthcare provider. And
I got my vaccine today. And I feel fine, like just the tiniest, slightest little bit of a sore arm, but it's not like there's no lump or anything. Like, it's all good.
can we see it?
I was like, but yeah. See, that's the little Band-Aid.
How much did they make you pay for the Band-Aid? So
they're exciting, yeah. And so
this isn't, and this is a concern that I had. This isn't the kind of vaccine where someone can get it and then they go around. I'm gonna close.
It's not
I feel like
a
this
live
is distracting.
virus.
Here. This is distracting.
So there's no like risk of me like now giving you COVID now that I've had this like with some of the other live viruses.
So that's awesome. That's wonderful. And I was talking to her tonight, and I was talking to Mom on the phone, and we were just chatting a little bit about what this is going to look like. So she gets the vaccine, she gets the booster, and then she's vaccinated. So I was like, all right, so that means you're Gucci, right? Like you can go around and just like party. Like, let's go. We're going to Mickey's upstairs.
No. For so many reasons.
We wouldn't be going there anyway. I mean, you know, nothing wrong if you like that. We're just kind of homebodies. But, I mean, it's still going to be masked. It's still going to be like, you know, hand washing and
social distancing.
And avoiding crowds and avoiding
But,
people.
it can make you feel better, especially whenever you're working and going into like COVID positive patients' rooms and they're, you know, like at, you know, their most like intensive symptoms and shedding the virus and all of that. So
which can be stressful and really concerning if you're in the room, or if you live with somebody who knows that you're there doing that. It can be uncomfortable for them also. So this is a good thing. I have and I'm not going to even pretend like I'm just like, yay, vaccine. Because this is also kind of
it's
like...
all very new.
It's super new. Things could go wrong. You don't know. This long-term effects, we don't know. Vaccines in the past, it's been very controversial. It's got crazy stuff in it. Are they putting hot sauce in this stuff? What is it that's going on?
No hot sauce in this one.
Not in this one. But also at the same time, I think there's been kind of sort of a global effort to produce this. So I'm hopeful. Of course, it is raging through my wife's veins as we speak, and so I'm very hopeful.
Have to very much have a positive attitude now.
Everything's gonna be okay. Don't leave me with them, Jackie. Oh God, what do I do? So that's where we're at on that, and that's great. Let's see, I had another thing that I wanted to talk about. Two other little things I wanted to go over. The vaccine, and what's the other thing?
I don't know.
Oh, I talked about, yeah. Oh, where's my phone?
This is so disorganized.
No, it's not that. It is pretty disorganized. I wanted to talk about communication. It's in the description. I don't know where can I see the description of this video? I typed it up and everything, but I don't know where it went. It's about communication. Recently, I witnessed a travesty. No, not really. But recently, when we have a playroom in our house where we keep all the toys. And
I wonder where this is going.
You see her face? She's like, you son of a... What
I'm just
happened?
waiting to see where it's going. That's
so
all.
we have a playroom, and it is... I wouldn't say it's super organized. I would say it's the opposite of super organized. In fact, it gets so crazy. I just want to throw all the toys out. I mean, I'm just going to say it.
Well, the
I want to throw them all
reason
out.
that it gets so bad is because Daddy's strategy, whenever it's his time to rule the land, is to just have them take anything that is like children's or a toy or even cat toys, apparently, and throw it all in the playroom. He just has them throw it all in there. Not put it where it belongs, they just throw it all in there.
They are
so then
infants. They cannot organize things.
And yet, what's been happening the past 3 days?
Okay. You're right. That's a really good point. Okay. Well, this is my point. So mommy, Jacqueline, the other day was like, that's it. I've had it up to here with this stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
She even was like, Daddy, because we call each other those things.
It's
the
modeling
children,
for the kids, yeah.
Anyway, she's like, cat toy. You want it? Do you want it? Shouldn't be in the playroom. Don't let it ride up in the playroom. I'm like, first of all, I didn't even put it in the playroom in the first place, so I don't know where this place to rage is coming from. But that's fine. Like, you don't have to twist my arm to get me to try to be... I like organization.
That's
I
true.
thrive in organization and clean surfaces. I understand that. Anyway, so she's like... And this is the funny part. So I'm like... I think I'm sitting there on the couch, like, playing on my game. And she's in there, like, just taking this playroom apart. Like, putting this here and putting this there, organizing. She's, like, cleaning up. And she's just, like... going, and the kids are in there, and it's tense. I'm sitting on the couch, like, just laughing and snickering to myself, playing on the iPad, and I'm like, you know what I think? It's like from the other room. I was like, I think we should have a family meeting about the playroom. So Jackie's like, okay, family meeting. So I go in there, and she just starts spouting out all of these rules and there's different ways to organize things. She wants this like this and this like that. I'm like, okay, glad we could have a family meeting. So, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. Like, I feel like, this is what I think, okay? And this is the first time Jackie and I have sat down and talked about it. So, you guys are going to get to see that real time here. I think, and I'm actually surprised. So, first, hang on. Let me just give you the details. So, she was like, here are the rules. Here's where things go. We have it's a whole room just filled with trash. I mean, it's just toys and toys and toys and Legos and garbage. Tons of toys. I say garbage. I mean, it's just toys. It's just tons of toys. Which is great. We're very blessed to be able to create that kind of life for our children, but I think they have far too many. That's my official position on it. Print it and send it out to the press. Anyway.
Your official position on toys is that they should have none, and people should only buy them stocks and bonds.
Okay. That's not true. It's not that they should have none. They should just not be getting new ones. Like, why are they getting more toys? How many toys did they get this Christmas?
I don't know, a lot. They did get a lot.
Would you
But
say more than they
more of
needed?
the toys were geared towards homeschooling than anything else. Like, think about most of the toys
Okay,
that they got was educational. Like the
All right,
time-telling
let's not dissect that now. Yes, you're correct. However, fine, and I think they should not have no toys. Just to be clear, they should have some toys. And when people want to give them gifts, I believe they should give them gifts of financial security or financial growth or financial responsibility. If you're going to spend $50 on some piece of beautifully painted piece of trash for my kids to play with for 5 seconds, maybe just take that $50 and you can put it into some other kind of, whatever, just an investment towards their future. Because I certainly think that would be a great thing. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. My point is that Jackie had a very detailed way she wanted the playroom organized. And with so many toys, it has to be, there's a lot of things to be organized. This goes over there, books go over here, the Legos go there, the Legos that are big go over here, dinosaurs go in this bin, dolls go in this bin. It's a lot. So she's going through, costumes go over here. She's going through all this stuff, and I'm sitting there like trying to be in the family meeting, which is really just like Jackie like punching me in the face, figuratively, beating me and the kids with data about how the organization should happen. And so finally I'm like, great, glad we could be in this family meeting together. I'm going to go. And I was just thinking, I thought that it might make sense to, yay, there's Mom. Hey, Mom. Anyway, I thought that it might make sense to, maybe we should like label some stuff. It's good for reading. We have a label maker. It would be good to do that. It would also get them, looking at things from a more organized perspective. And I thought it was going to fail terribly. But actually, after a few days, I have to admit that I was wrong. And that I wasn't wrong that labeling is a good idea.
No, I agree. Labeling is a great idea. But my point was that they can't, read yet. We're literally just getting
Can't read yet, so why own books?
No, definitely not what I'm saying. But so, if you're labeling something, it's just, I don't know. But I agree. We should label.
What do you mean, Jackie? Sorry.
We should label it all, and it will actually help with their sight words and reading. So
but
we should label it and do pictures as well to help with them learning the word and learning the thing. So.
Okay, now we're close. This is Jackie's overachieving going on here. Next, we're gonna have color coded. Then we're gonna have a binder with a catalog of everything.
Not that.
Then it doesn't happen.
But,
so anyway,
no, we could.
I was trying to give you kudos.
Right now.
I was trying to give you kudos. It's been a few days, and you've got to stay on top of them and remind them. Clean up your socks, clean up your socks, clean up your socks, clean up your socks. Why are there socks on the floor? Clean up your socks. And so it's got to be, hey, what's going on in the playroom? I walk past there and look, and I'm like, interesting looking playroom we have here. What's going on? Are we playing with this stuff? But we used to label everything in the house. Oh, great! Look at this. Is this showing up here? In the
on there.
Oh, look at that! I can bring it up here.
Yeah, and I agree. We should do that. It will help.
Can I edit this? Can I change it? What happens if I do that? Oh, look! It changes her comment.
That's
apparently I can edit your comments.
No, that's not true. You are literate.
Does it say it on the screen? How could you say that, Mom? Oh, that's interesting. This lets you edit the comments. Okay, let me just put this back to how it was. So that's great. Thank you. I'm gonna take that comment down from there. So yeah, but to your defense, so is it down here on the bottom here, or is this like a notification for me? I don't think that was actually there for viewers. We'll have to watch the stream, or just don't and whatever, make another one. To your benefit, to your defense, to your whatever, it worked. You were right. We are signing this bill into law, unlike the Senate. Let's talk about that. And let's not. So the kids have been they've been doing what they're supposed to do. They've been cleaning up, and that's actually been really working out really good. So you are awesome for that. I wanted to talk a little bit about business. So very exciting. Some of you viewers, Mom, and actually Robert tuned in the other night, which was really cool. But people who know me and know I run a video production business know that I do video production, obviously. But just now, I am at the very edge. I'm turning the corner on a big moment for my business. I'm set to sign. I'm actually set up now for. I've had my third conversation now about this, where we're looking at signing annual contracts. Yay. Yeah, for video production, which is great at varying amounts of money. You know, each client is different. But this really is going to be a game changer for me, because I will be able to spend less time looking for clients and doing prospecting, which I really spend very little time doing already.
Most of the time people are calling
It's all
you.
kind of word of mouth, and and which is great, and repeat business. And that's a reflection of the kind of business I do. But even less of that, I'll just be able to know for sure, you know, every month, okay, going in,
X amount coming in.
I've got 6 clients and they're each paying $1,000. That's $6,000 a month I'm locked into. I'm good. You know, I don't have to think about it. So that's really wonderful news for me. And I'm really excited about it. And if any of those clients, you know who you are, view this later, then just know that I'm so grateful to have you as a client and for the opportunity. And if you need video production and you would like to discuss what that might look like for your business and how it can help your business and brand, I would love to do that. I have been learning that my entire business is broken. Good segue. And I mean that in this way. I want to create millions and millions of dollars, and I want to create passive income. And so when I say my business is broken, what I mean is I have created a business centered around me doing a job.
Not passive income.
Not at all. Anything that needs to get done in my business.
A lot of businesses start out as like the person doing it, creating it, making it, like getting that like community trust and brand, and then they turn it into other people doing their business for them, being passive income. Yeah,
like subbing out aspects of it, basically, is what it would equate to. But I'm learning about passive income. I'm learning about ways of creating businesses that are centered around, you know, not me doing an activity as much as bringing pieces together that adds value through the collaboration of those pieces. Because that's the part that nobody wants to deal with. Like, people could go and figure all these pieces out, and they could, you know, get somebody to do this part and someone to do this part. That takes a lot of energy and time. But if done properly, you only have to really do that coordination once and then maintain those relationships and, you know, bring someone new in for whatever function when necessary. So I'm figuring that part out, and we're going to be doing some cool stuff around it. And so, you know, maybe this year, maybe next year, which could be like basically tomorrow. But yeah, so stay tuned for that stuff. What else?
I'm not sure, because you don't have your notes.
I don't have my notes. You don't have your notes.
I know.
Where are your notes, Jackie? Where's your phone? Oh, I installed this new camera rig system. This is amazing. Look at this. This is amazing. It's like up on an arm, so it can come down and go this way. I can't show it. I could if I had my phone, but I don't know where my phone is. So that's that. We're going to have to do, we'll show it next time. All right, we're at 17 minutes anyway, so I think it's a good time to wrap up and finish. One thing that I can share is, you know, if you are viewing this later, please think about leaving a comment below. Be sure to subscribe and like the video for the YouTube algorithm. If you like this content and want to see more of it, turn on notifications. But even more important than all of that, leave a comment about what it is you like and what it is you don't like in the live stream, so that we can refine this and make it better. We want to make it better. We're going to spend the next year doing live streams like this and just kind of like figuring it out and working it out. And we want to improve it every time we make a new one. We want it to be better than the last one. And ultimately, we want to produce a piece of content that is fun and exciting for you, that enriches your life and gives you good, warm feelings of positive vibes. So that's what we're hoping to bring to you. And we hope we brought that to you today. Thanks so much. Wait, hang on. Let me find the stop button. Thanks so, and I wonder if it's going to confirm or if it's just going to cut off. I'm just going to click it. If it cuts off, it just cuts off in one. But you know how live stuff, it goes, you click it, and then it says, are you sure you want to end the thing? So here we go, I'm going to click it. Oh yeah, it has a 2-step process. Great. Okay, so here, let me do my finish now. So, and we hope we brought that to you today. Have a great day, and make sure to stay tuned for our next live stream coming Friday night.
Friday night. Just a wink? Is that what it was?
I thought we were going to kiss for a second. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.
No.